The world's most amazing modern agriculture technologies. When we say something about modern agriculture technologies, the reaction of other people's minds is what is indoor vertical farming? Other reactions are, what is farm automation? What is livestock farming technology? And what about modern greenhouses? What does precision agriculture mean in modern technologies? What is blockchain technology in modern agriculture? And the most basic question is, what is the role of artificial intelligence in modern agriculture? Let's find out the answers to these questions in this video. And also, before that, make sure you are subscribed along with turning on the notifications. Let's get started. So, what are new agriculture technology in modern farming? Advancement is more significant in current farming than at any other time. The business in general is confronting tremendous difficulties from increasing expenses of provisions, a deficiency of work, and changes in customer inclinations for straightforwardness and supportability. There is expanding acknowledgement from agribusiness organizations that arrangements are required for these difficulties. Over the most recent 10 years, horticulture innovation has seen a colossal development in speculation, with $6.7 billion put resources into the most recent 5 years and $1.9 billion somewhat recently alone. Significant innovation advancements in the space have centered around regions like indoor vertical cultivating, computerization, and advanced mechanics. Domesticated animal innovation, present-day nursery rehearsals, accuracy horticulture, and man-made brain power, and blockchain. And now, what is indoor vertical farming technology? Indoor vertical cultivating can increment crop yields, beat restricted land regions, and even decrease cultivating the effects on the climate by chopping down the distance went in the store network. Indoor vertical cultivating can be characterized as the act of developing produce stacked one over one more in a shut and controlled climate. Utilizing developing racks mounted upward fundamentally lessens how much land space is expected to develop plants, contrasted with conventional cultivating techniques. This kind of development is frequently connected with city and metropolitan cultivation due to its capacity to flourish in restricted spaces. Vertical ranches are novel in that a few arrangements don't need soil for plants to develop. Most are either tank farming, where vegetables are filled in a supplementic bowl of water, or aeroponic, where the plant's roots are efficiently showered with water and supplements. In lieu of normal daylight, counterfeit developed lights are utilized. From supportable metropolitan development to boosting crop yield with decreased work costs, the upsides of indoor vertical cultivating are clear. Vertical cultivating has some control over factors like light, mugginess, and water to unequivocally quantify all year, expanding food creation with dependable harvests. The diminished water and energy utilization advances energy protection. Vertical homesteads utilize around 70% less water than customary ranches. Work is likewise extraordinarily decreased by utilizing robots to deal with gathering, planting, and planned operations, addressing the test ranches face from the ongoing work lack in the farming business. So these were all about the technology of modern farming. And now we will tell you about what is farm automation. So what is farm automation? Ranch computerization, frequently connected with shrewd cultivating, is an innovation that makes cultivation more proficient and roboticizes the yield or domesticated animals' creation cycle. A rising number of organizations are dealing with advanced mechanics development to foster robots, independent farm haulers, automated gatherers, programmed watering and cultivating robots. Albeit these advances are genuinely new, the business has seen a rising number of conventional agribusiness organizations take on ranch mechanization into their cycles. New progressions in advancements, going from mechanical technology and robots to PC vision programming, have totally changed present-day farming. The essential objective of ranch computerization innovation is to cover more straightforward, commonplace undertakings. A few significant innovations that are most regularly being used by ranchers include reap mechanization, independent farm haulers, cultivating and weeding, and drones. Ranch robotization innovation resolves significant issues like a rising worldwide populace, ranch work deficiencies, and changing shopper inclinations. The advantages of mechanizing customary cultivating processes are great by handling issues from purchaser inclinations, work deficiencies, and the natural impression of farming. What is livestock farming technology? The customary animal industry is an area that is generally neglected and under-overhauled. Despite the fact that it is ostensibly the most fundamental, animals give essential, sustainable, regular assets that we depend on each day. Domesticated animals, the executives, have customarily been known for maintaining the matter of poultry ranches, dairy ranches, steer farms, or other animal-related agribusinesses. Domesticated animal chiefs, should keep exact monetary records, direct specialists, and guarantee appropriate consideration in taking care of creatures. Notwithstanding, ongoing patterns have demonstrated that innovation is reforming the universe of animals on the board. New advancements in the past 8 to 10 years have made enormous enhancements to the business, making following and overseeing domesticated animals a lot simpler and information-driven. This innovation can come as wholesome advancements, hereditary qualities, or computerized innovation. From there, the sky is the limit. Animal innovation can upgrade or further develop the efficiency limit, government assistance, or the executives of creatures and animals. Animal innovation can upgrade or further develop the efficiency limit, government assistance, or the board of creatures and domesticated animals. The idea of the associated cow is a consequence of increasingly more dairy crowds being fitted with sensors to screen well-being and increment efficiency. Putting individual wearable sensors on cows can monitor day-to-day action and well-being related issues, while giving information-driven bits of knowledge to the whole group. This information created is likewise being transformed into significant, noteworthy experiences where makers can look rapidly and effectively to settle on speedy administration choices. Now, what is meant by modern greenhouses in modern agriculture technology? In ongoing many years, the greenhouse business has been changing from limited scope offices utilized principally for examination and tasteful purposes, that is, botanic nurseries, to fundamentally more huge scope offices that contend straightforwardly with land-based traditional food creation. Joined, the whole worldwide nursery market presently delivers almost $350 billion in vegetables annually, of which US creation involves short of 1%. These days, by and large, because of the colossal ongoing enhancements in developing innovation, the business is seeing a blooming like no time previously. Nurseries today are progressively arising that are enormous scope, capital mixed, and metropolitan focused. The whole worldwide nursery market right now delivers almost $350 billion in vegetables yearly. As the market has developed emphatically, it has likewise experienced clear patterns lately. Present-day nurseries are turning out to be progressively tech-weighty, utilizing LED lights and mechanized control frameworks to tailor to the developing climate impeccably. Effective nursery organizations are scaling essentially and found their developing offices close to metropolitan center points to exploit the consistently expanding interest for nearby food, regardless of the time. To achieve these accomplishments, the nursery business is likewise turning out to be progressively capital imbued, utilizing adventure subsidizing and different sources to work out the foundation important to contend in the ongoing business sector. So what about precision agriculture and modern agriculture technology? Horticulture is going through a development. Innovation is turning into an irreplaceable piece of each and every business ranch. New accuracy horticulture organizations are creating advancements that permit ranchers to expand the yields by controlling each factor of harvest cultivating, for example, dampness levels, border pressure, soil conditions, and miniature environments. By giving more exact methods to planting and developing yields, accuracy in horticulture empowers ranchers to increment proficiency and oversee costs. Accuracy horticulture organizations have tracked down a colossal chance to develop. A new report by Grandview Research Incorporated predicts the accuracy horticulture market to reach $43.4 billion by 2025. The arising new age of ranchers is drawn to quicker, more adaptable new businesses that deliberately augment crop yields. What is blockchain modern agriculture technology? Blockchain's ability to follow possession records and alter obstruction can be utilized to tackle pressing issues. For example, food extortion, well-being reviews, production network shortcoming, and food reconcilability. In the ongoing food framework, blockchain's one-of-a-kind decentralized structure guarantees confirmed items and practices to make a business opportunity for premium items with straightforwardness. Food detectability has been at the focal point of ongoing sanitation conversations, especially with new headways in blockchain applications because of the idea of transitory food. The food business at entire is incredibly powerless against committing errors that would eventually influence human lives. When foodborne illnesses undermine general well-being, the initial step to underlying driver examination is to find the wellspring of defilement, and there is no capacity to bear vulnerability. And finally, what is artificial intelligence in modern agriculture technology? The ascent of computerized horticulture and its connected innovations has opened an abundance of new information and valuable open doors. Far-off sensors, satellites, and UAVs can assemble data 24 hours a day over a whole field. These can screen plant well-being, soil condition, temperature, stickiness, and so forth. How much information these sensors can create is overpowering, and the meaning of the numbers is concealed on the torrential slide of that information. Far-off sensors empower calculations to decipher a field's current circumstance as factual information that can be perceived and helpful to ranchers for direction. Calculations process the information, adjusting and learning in view of the information got. The more data sources and factual data gathered, the better the calculation will be at foreseeing a scope of results. What's more, the point is that ranchers can utilize this man-made reasoning to accomplish their objective of a superior collect by settling on better choices in the field.